Good morning, students. Today we'll be using Microsoft Teams. I will guide you through the student guide that I have created virtually for you guys. It's a video that you can check and see how Teams works. If you notice, when you open Teams, this will be the first thing that you will see. If you click on Teams, this is the first thing that you will be seeing in your dashboard or in your program. That means that all the classes that has been added will be shown in your Teams. Now you notice that I have been added as a student. If you notice where my mouse is clicked is here, this is where I have been added as a student. But for year one, you will notice all the classes that you have been into. As a teacher, you notice these are my classes here for students, but as a student, you will be added to to a class. You notice you have the chat, you have assignments, calendars. Remember that calendars play a very important role because this is where you will be seeing your if you have meetings so that you can log in with your teacher. Now let's open one. This is a class created from Mr. Santizo. He created it and I was added as a student. This was just a test class. If you notice, it has a test class. In year ones, you will be seeing subjects, your subject area. For example, for those ones that log in into 3A, they will be seeing information technology 3A. That will be their class. This is one is just a test class that we created to test out how Teams works. Now, when you open your class, this will be how Teams looks. You have the general post. Post will be everything that you see, chats, everything that your teacher posted, you will be post. You can also answer questions there, or you can chat through that post. You have files. Files is where your teacher will be uploading material for you guys if you have any materials. Class note, and remember that class note plays a very important role in your teams because here it depends on how teachers use it. Some teachers might use ClassNote to upload assessments, or they can use the assignment tabs. For example, if you click the note or the one ClassNote, you will notice you will have a welcome. This will be the welcoming of the teacher. He might put rules, he might welcome you to the class, what he expects of you guys. You have the collaboration space, and this is where everybody will interact. Teacher can pose questions and everybody can answer that question at the same time. The content library is simply where teacher will be uploading resources. Now if you notice, there will be one with your name. In my case, it's Jorge Cap because I was added as a student. And then if I open that section, you will notice that I have handout, quizzes, class notes, and homework. You need to check whenever the teacher posts, he will notify you where he posted, if it in the class note or in the assignments. Let's see what he has in the handouts. He doesn't have any quizzes, class, and he hasn't uploaded anything on those on the OneNote. But you can click the assignments. This also plays an important role because teachers might not upload it on the class note, but they can also upload it on assignments. If you notice, if I click the assignments, there is one assignment there. You will notice the points and you will notice when it's due. Remember that you have a day due to hand in that work. Now if you open, you will notice that it has instructions and it has an attachment there. This attachment is where you will be opening from your Teams. You can click it. Let's wait till it upload. And you notice that you can modify. For example, you can put the student name. For example, let's put my name and the date that I will be doing. For example, I don't know, it will be, and you can type in the word document that the teacher upload. You can also add question answers, your answers there. For example, I don't know what are the answers to the science, and you can answer all questions in here. For example, you can put the answers there. If it's A, this is a matching section, see B, and so forth. Now, how you go saving that work? If you notice, it's not like Microsoft where you click the file and it has save. It has save as, or you can save it in your OneDrive. For example, let's say if you want to save it, you will say download a copy, or it simply says save a copy online. You can save that copy online if you want. For example, let's say let you save it. You can change it, and I said put your name, for example, and you can save it. Now, if you close, you have saved that work, and there's a part that says turn in. This is important. Once you have clicked turn in, that means that your work has already been submitted. You can do undo turn in. If you have, if you are afraid, you can find their, yeah, you click turn in. It means it already submit the work for you guys. If you notice it says undo turn in, this depends on the teacher. Remember that you have to keep in mind that you have a due date, and if the teacher is already closed, remember was just a test subject, so that means that I can undo the turn in and turn it in back. But remember that when we start school, or when we start October 5th, you will notice that once you have turned in the work, it means that you cannot turn it in again. That depends on the teacher, unless you ask the teacher that for some reason you couldn't log in or do anything, he might give you a chance to finish your work. You know that problems can happen at home with the internet, so, or your computer or whatever, they might give you a chance to upload your work. Now you notice that you have science class. The science class, you have a channel here. These are channels that you have here. Remember that teachers can use this to upload resources, to upload tutorials, and so forth. This will help you guys. You have a test, for example. You had a test there. Remember that everything that you do, you will notice that it will show on the post sign. Whenever teachers upload assignments, whenever teachers upload work, resources, everything will appear on your post. Remember that you have a general, you will notice that all posts there, you will notice that also you will have meetings with your teachers. Meetings allow students to go in a video chat with your teacher and explain whatever work he has for you. This is the basics on Microsoft Team. You will notice that you have grades. For example, my grade I have already. If you notice, I already turned in, but teacher hasn't graded. Right here, you can see the grades that the teacher allowed you to do in here. Remember that this once teacher already grade, you cannot change it back and go on. Okay, if I got 25 or 10 out of 30, I will go and undo and do it over. Remember that once this is closed, teacher will grade your work. The only way that you will be allowed to modify your homework is if you have a valid excuse. For example, like I mentioned, your tablet might be not functioning, your computer, in wherever you have the program installed, it will not work. So you need to be careful on that, and you need to notify your teacher as soon as possible so that he can let you in to do your work. Okay, and basically this is for the students only. If you notice, you have the chat. You can chat. I don't know if for students this is activated as well, the chat. Remember that I am logging as a teacher, but I don't know how as students. I don't know if but you have a chat, you have your teams. That means that your teams, to check your teams, you this is your class. This you will notify all your classes that you have been allowed. If you notice, for my classes as a teacher, I only teach information technology, so this is are my classes, and this is the one that I did for test point, so that you can see how the class notebook works. If you notice, I have this is only for the teachers. You will not be able to see it this way, but I'm just showing you so that you have an idea of your class note. If you click that, you will notice that teacher can see all of that. Each student will have work. For example, I posted one worksheet, or supposed to you have class notes. For example, I uploaded a class note. You will have your notes there, so that you can study for any quizzes in particular. If you notice, you have your notes. I uploaded these notes. You will also have, like I mentioned, you will also have your resources. Remember, for Mr. Santizo's, where you saw your channels, in my case I uploaded resources for database. If you notice, I have database, and I can open that resources and read the information that I have. Remember that resources are good for you guys. It's like an extra notes, so that you can have. For example, in my case, let's say I'm teaching database, I will upload this, and you can guys can read apart from the notes and other things that will be uploaded from teacher. Remember that each teacher will have different things in here. Maybe they have an assessment, or a homework, or extra points. I don't know. Each teacher has different ways of creating their class. Remember that this is how my class would look, not how other teachers' class would look. So that means that students will see what teacher posts. For example, if I notice the one that Mr. Santizo create, he added me as a student, not as a teacher. Let me see if I can see where. If you notice, it shows my teacher. For example, if you notice Eric, and this member guest, it's supposed to be students. If you notice, if I click it, you will notice that it says teacher. Why? Because all of the names that have been added are teachers, but in your case, you will see the name of the students that have been on that teams. For example, all your friends and colleagues will be here. Will be here on this section. This is only to see who all will be in there in Mr. Santizo's class. And that's about it, the guys, them students. This is how you go about surfing or going into the system with Teams. This is the program that we will be using when we start. This is just a quickly guide you for students. And thank you very much, and have a great day.